10 toxic types of people you should avoid. Keep in mind that these types are trickier to recognize. They lure you in and present their weaknesses as something positive, only over time that you see their toxic nature behind their appearance, which is usually too late, which is why I'm going to give you the knowledge so you can spot these signs early on. The information I got is from a book called The Laws of Human Nature. Links to the description, you want to check it out. Anyway, let's get into it. First up is the hyper-perfectionists. These types of people may seem good at first. They work hard, they're more dedicated, and they put in longer hours. However, this type of person will yell at people below them for not doing their job correctly. They want to maintain the highest standards, and that's not a good thing, by the way. They cannot delegate tasks and they have to oversee everything. The need to micromanage makes people feel resentful and secretly resistant towards them. The hyper-perfectionists can't really trust anyone because they imagine everyone's slacking off and not working hard enough. You can also notice the group they lead is not very organized, since everything has to flow through them. This type of toxic person cannot be satisfied by anything you do. So avoid this person, alright? Otherwise they will chew you up slowly with their anxieties, abusiveness, and desire to control. The relentless rebel. When you first look at this type of person, they can seem quite exciting. They hate authority and love the underdog. A lot of us are secretly attracted to this attitude because it appeals to the adolescent within us. But do not fall for them. There's many weaknesses to this type. They don't seem to like rules. They think that following rules and conventions is for the weak and stodgy. They also can't accept any criticism because they're weak of authority. They cannot be told what to do and everything must be on their terms. In the end, it's all about power. No one shall be above them, and anyone who dares will pay the price. This type of person is trapped in adolescence. Do not work with them because it will be very unproductive, okay? The personalizer. These people can seem sensitive, thoughtful, intelligent, and considerate. But later on you will realize that their sensitivity only goes inward. They take everything personally. This person will brood over some random comment for days, long after you have forgotten. They're irritable, touchy, and constantly on guard. This kind of behavior pushes people away, which makes this person even more sensitive. Whatever you do, do not assault this person, okay? They have a very, very long memory and will spend years getting back at you. Especially avoid this type of person, because they will inevitably make you feel guilty for something. The drama magnet. Now these people have an exciting presence. They can be witty, animated, and fun to be around with. But then there's a part when the drama becomes very ugly. Most people shrink from any confrontation, but this kind of person lives for it. It's their way of feeling alive and wanted. As you get to know them better, you will hear more stories of bickering and battles in their lives. But they always tell the story as though they were the victim. Always the victim. Don't let this person bring you into their drama. You should recognize this type as early as possible. Look for patterns in the past. If you suspect you are dealing with this type, run like hell and don't look back. Get the hell out of there. The big talker. This type of person can excite you with their ideas and projects. They need help and people to back them up. You may be sympathetic towards them, but take a step back and look at any past achievements they made. This person is not necessarily dangerous, but can easily waste a lot of your time. They are secretly afraid of the effort and responsibility that go with translating their ideas into action. They will come up with some reason or excuse. This person never finishes anything. They can talk quite well and impress people with stories, but when it comes to accountability, they always have an excuse. Once again, you look in the past for signs. If they're this type of person, you can be amused by the stories, but take it no further than that. The SEXUALIZER. This person is charged with a lot of sexual energy. They tend to mix work with pleasure, which blurs the boundaries of when it is appropriate to use this energy. This is not healthy and not natural. In fact, it comes from a very dark place. In their early years, they probably suffered from sexual abuse in some way. This can be physical and psychological. So this pattern is set deep within them and cannot be controlled. They will see every relationship as potentially sexual, and sex becomes a way of getting their validation. Any long periods without this validation can lead to depression and suicide. The older they get, the more pathetic and frightening this becomes. You cannot save this person from compulsion. Save yourself and do not get involved in their mess. The pampered prince/princess. They are calm, confident, and seem destined to wear a crown. They express a need to be taken care of and are masters of getting other people to pamper them. Slowly you might find yourself doing favors for them and not really understanding how and why. In childhood, their parents probably protected them too much, so they don't see the harshness of the outside world. This makes them want to replicate this pampering as they get older. You can also see that they will display baby-like behavior or tantrums when they don't get what they want. This person is not able to handle the harsh aspects of life, so they manipulate or resort to drinking and drugs or something like that. If you feel guilty for not helping them, it means you're hooked. So get away from them and take care of yourself instead. The pleaser. These people are very nice, considerate, and charming to you. It's only later on that you start having doubts. These people will sabotage you and talk behind your back. Their niceness is not genuine affection, but it's more of a defense mechanism. They're hiding bad intentions behind their friendly front. This person yearns to harm and steal from people. They also practice lying and are good at it. Beware of people who are overly polite and charming, okay? They can be passive aggressive and hit you when your guard is down. The savior. This person wants to help you out, here to save you from your difficulties and troubles. It's quite seductive in the beginning, but when you start to assert your own independence, things turn ugly. They have a compulsive behavior and need to control you. Their greatest satisfaction comes from rescuing people. This is because in childhood, they had to become the caregiver of their mother, father, or siblings. So this sets a pattern in them to take care of people. If they are willing to let you go on your own after some initial help, they are truly noble. If not, then it's really about the power they can use over you. Cultivate self-reliance with these types of people and tell them to save themselves, okay? You don't need their help. Okay, last one. The easy moralizer. They have a sense of outrage at even the tiniest bit of injustice. With a conviction like this, they will find people to follow them. They think they're a good person, but really are not. They're really not, okay? They're not a good person. There's multiple cracks in their righteousness. In childhood, they were made to feel guilty for their impulses and strong desires. They were punished for these things. Because of this, they feel a lot of envy. They choose to judge and condemn. They don't like people enjoying themselves. This person projects negative qualities onto others and look at people enviously. To this person, people are either good or bad. There's no middle ground for them. I should also mention that these types thrive in a culture of political correctness. The truth is that they are strictly drawn to what they condemn, which is why they will have a secret side. You'll be the target of their inquisition if you get too close, so look at their lack of empathy early on and keep your distance. Alright, that's all the toxic types I got for you, okay? If you want more information, there's a link in the description to the book, The Laws of Human Nature. The book goes really in depth in a lot of other things as well, not just toxic types, but a bunch of other cool stuff, so yes, check that out if you want to. Leave a like and subscribe if this video provided value to you. And also, thanks for watching. I'll probably make more videos on the laws of human nature, probably talk about certain parts of the book. Maybe not all of it, because a lot of the stuff in that book goes really in depth. Really good book, by the way. I recommend that you read it. But anyway, make sure to fulfill your purpose. Alright? And farewell. I wish you the best.